Okay, welcome to the third part of our discussion for chapter 4. So now will be chapter 4, which is partnership dissolution. So now let us proceed with the third part, which is the withdrawal or retirement and death of a partner. So, oh my God. So whether it is a withdrawal, voluntary or involuntary, or the death of a partner, the journal entries on the process will still be the same. The difference is just that for the withdrawal or retirement of a partner, the interest of the withdrawing or retiring partner may either be paid by an outsider, paid by the partners, and this one is paid by the partnership. So when it is paid by an outsider, the treatment would be like investment by purchase. So the investment by purchase is covered during the first part. And what happens here is just that instead of transferring capital interest from any or all of the existing partners, the whole capital interest of the retiring partner will be transferred now to the new partner. Now, the second one is paid by the partners. So, in this case naman, instead of inviting new partners, the interest of the retiring partner will be divided by the remaining partners according to their profit or loss ratio, or depending on how much they would buy from the interest from the retiring partner. And the third, it's just like it's like when there is revaluation, but instead of distributing the increase or decrease in the assets of of the partnership, what is being distributed is the capital interest of the retiring partner to the remaining partners. So in these two cases, no changes in the partnership assets. Same here. While on the third one, paid by the partnership, so resources of the partnership will be used to pay the retiring partner or the dead partner. Okay, so when the retiring yeah that's it. So resources of the partnership will be used to pay the retiring partner. Now for this one, so assets of the partnership will decrease. On the other hand, when the dissolution of a partnership is caused by the death of a partner, his interest will now form part of his estate. So his estate will be distributed to his heirs. Okay, so katuyang mga tagapagmana. And then, so what will happen now here will be resources of the partnership. Resources of the partnership will be used to pay the estate of the retiring partner. Okay. So, and the receiver of his share would be either his heirs or benefactors or whoever manages his estate. Okay. So now, when it comes to withdrawal or retirement and death of a partner, The thing about this is we have before distributing their capital interests, or before paying the capital interest of the retiring partner or the dead partner, we still have to adjust their capital interest as of the time of death or retirement. So, by the way, I forgot to turn off my camera. Let me turn it off muna. Yeah. So, yeah. So with that, um, how would you adjust the capital balances of the partners from the beginning of the year up to the time of retirement of or death? So this is how you do it. We start with our beginning capital. So our beginning capital balance. Um, and then we include here, we add or deduct, or we can just simply do this. So for it to be easier to you guys, we add his share of the profit at the time of retirement of debt or death. Then we deduct his share of loss uh, sorry, to deduct, and then we also add his share in the revaluation of assets or liabilities. So add or deduct. Okay, so let's do it this way. Para medyo dili siya libog. A revaluation of assets. So add kung increase, deduct kung decrease of assets, and then add or deduct the valuation of liabilities. I-add mo ang decrease in liability and i-deduct mo ang increase in liability. Okay? Next. And then you'll get your adjusted capital at the time of retirement or death. So from here, you copy this one. And we move on to the next step, which is the computation of the total interest of the outgoing partner. So this is just adjusted capital at the time of retirement or death. Then we add loan to partnership. So meaning siya ang nagpautang sa partnership. Meaning this is a liability of the partnership. We deduct the loan from partnership. Meaning siya ang nangutang sa partnership. So this is on the asset side of the partnership and liability side of the partner. And then you will get, and then you have to deduct also is withdrawings or withdrawals. So add uh, And then now you'll get the total interest of outgoing partner. So for you to have a clear picture on what is really happening here, let us have examples para mas ma-picture out ninyo siya. So, let's start here. Payment is made by an outsider. Okay, so it's okay. So Angel, let me see. Okay, sige. Angel, Princess, and Hazel are partners who share profits and losses at 40%. Sorry, 30%, and 30%. The partnership account balances, among others, are as follows. Okay, so loan to partnership. 20,000. What do you think? Is this an addition or deduction? So loan to partnership, this is the liability of the partnership. So si Angel ang nagpautang sa ila, meaning additional interest ni Angel. So add to Angel. Tapos, loan from partnership. Hazel. So this is a loan from the partnership. Since this is a loan from partnership, meaning utang ni siya ni Hazel sa partnership, so this is a deduction from Hazel. Okay. Loan from partnership. Now we have Angel Capital. Malamang, this is how much? 400,000. This is add to Angel. Tapos we have Princess Capital. Amount is how much? 300,000. This is add to Princess. We also have Hazel Capital. 300,000. This is add to Hazel. Next, we have Princess Strolling. Much? 20,000. So deduct from Princess. Lastly, we have Hazel Drawing. 20,000. So deduct from Hazel. Okay. So next part is Hazel has decided to leave the partnership since she will be immigrating to Canada. The partners agreed to recognize the following revaluation of assets and liabilities. Sorry, at the time of her retirement. Okay. The net, wait lang guys, let me check something first. Okay. The net realizable value of accounts receivable is understated by 5,000. Number two, the land is understated by 60,000. Number three, the book value of the building is overstated by 20,000. Sorry. Four, the accrued expenses of 4,000 are recognized. Okay. So first is we have to adjust muna the books of the partnership, no? And okay. Tapos sige. Now, let's assume that what do you call this? Now, first is let's assume that these are the questions or requirement. Adjust the books of the partnership. Okay, sige. So with that, so let's adjust muna the books of the partnership. Unahon nato muna ang pagkuan sa net realizable value of accounts receivable is understated by 5,000. So remember that the net realizable value of accounts receivable, so net realizable value of accounts receivable is equal to gross receivable amount less allowance for bad debts. Okay? So with that, once nga mag-adjust galit guys sa ato ang net realizable value ng accounts receivable, ato ang kuhaan or dungagan is allowance for bad debts. Now, since understated man ang ato ang accounts receivable of 5,000, meaning ato ang tanggalan si allowance for bad debts. So, since tanggalan naman ito ang allowance for bad debts, decrease in allowance for bad debts, since this is a contra asset account, means it's a debit. So, mag-debit ta og allowance for bad debts. Worth 5,000. Now, unsa man na pagbahin ang 5,000, sir? So, dito ta mo sa ilahan profit and loss ratio. So, any adjustment ani nga panahon, guys, will be directly credited to the capital. Di na siya maagi sa income statement, but it will be directly credited to the capital. Sa retirement ni usaw ka ng death, ha? Okay? So, with that, we have Angel Capital. We have Princess Capital. And we have Haizo Capital. So, ang Angel is 40%. Ang si Princess and Hazel are 30%. So, this is 5,000 times 0.40. This is 5,000 times 0.30. And this is 5,000 times 0.30. Okay. So, next adjustment would be land is understated by 60,000. So, since understated man siya, when you say understated, meaning kulang, imuhang nabutang na amount. So, to puno na kulang, we have to add something. So, dungagan ko si land. So, increase in land is debit because it is an asset. So, 60,000. So, same regapon here. Yahon here. So, Angel is 40%, Princess is 30%, and Hazel is 30%. Now, for the next one, the book value of the building is overstated. Now, when you say book value of building, or any long-term na asset like sa machinery or sa equipment, yung formula ana would be cost minus accumulated depreciation. So with that in mind, to adjust our book value of building or machinery or equipment, ang ato ang adjustan is accumulated depreciation. Since overstated man daw kuno ang iyang book value, meaning ato ang dungagan sa accumulated depreciation para mas mugama iyang book value. So when we increase accumulated depreciation is a contra asset account. So when we increase a contra asset account, we credit them. So not the accumulated depreciation building amounting to how much? 20,000. So kung imong dungagan ni imuha accumulated depreciation, mas mugamay dahil imong book value. So dili din siya ma-overstate. Equal dahil siya. So let's copy the capital balances na kuan accounts. And then Angel's share is again 40%. Princess share would be 30%. And Hazel's share will be also 30%. So as you can see guys, kana pagbahay nila dapat equal na siya sa imuhang tawagan niyo equal sa like for example this one, imong credits na 5,000 equals sa imong debit na 5,000. Imong credits nga 60,000 equal siya sa 60,000 nga imong debit. Imuhang debits nga 20,000 equal sa imong credit nga 20,000. So maintain gyapon nato ang ato ang katong balance sa dual entry system. And then lastly is accrued expenses are recognized. Now, accrued expenses from the word accrual means liability. So with that, mag-recognize man ako ng liability, so increase in liability. So meaning mag-credit ta og accrued expenses. Amounting to how much was that? 4,000. Okay, credit. And for their shares in this one, we copy this formula and then we paste it. So as you can see, ang share ni Angel is 40%, share ni Princess is 30%, and share ni Hazel is 30%. Total of 4,000 pesos. Okay, so with that, we can now compute this first part. Kaning first part. Okay. So, sorry. First. Okay, and then we'll just have to add here Angel, Princess, and Hazel. Okay, so beginning capital balance nila is pila to 400, 300, 300. Okay, 400, 300, 300. And then nabay profit, wala man siguro yung profit, no? So, wala profit here. So, 0, 0, 0. Same here. Wala po loss. But we have the valuation of assets. So, ang ato ang evaluation of assets, we have here, dungag, dungag, and then kulang. Okay? So, here, sa ato ang mga add. So, add ta sa increase. So, add plus this one, and then deduct the sa decrease. Same here. So add sa increase, deduct sa decrease. Okay, same here. Add sa increase, deduct sa decrease. Okay. Now for our liability naman, we have to deduct the increase. Okay, same here. Deduct the increase and deduct the increase. Okay. So meaning our adjusted capital balances is at the time of retirement is, so this is the sum. So 416, 400, 312, 300, 312, 300. Then we go to the second part. This one. So from our adjusted capital balances, okay, naabay be, kasama na yung mga loan dere. Si Angel lang o si Hazel. So add to Angel daw ni kay loan to partnership man. So Angel 20,000. O loan to partnership is add. Tapos wala siya diri. Wala. Tapos daw tayo loan from. So deduct the from Hazel kay loan from man. So loan from is deduct. So Hazel 40,000. This is 0 and 0. Tapos, sa tuang drawings, we only have 2. Si Princess o si Hazel, tag 20,000 each. So, 20,000. So, ang total interest of outgoing partner is, it's mga outgoing ani. Ang outgoing is si Hazel. So, kanira ato ang sorry. Kanira ato ang i-solve. So, deduct mo siya. So, total interest of outgoing partner is 252, 300 because si Hazel lang man ang muawa. Okay. So after that, we have to, let's record na yun the sale. So record the sale. So after, di ba, ang question as adjust the books of the partnership. Tapos, ang ikaduha di ay kunong requirement is, ano to the question? Okay, dre. Number 2, determine the total interest of Hazel, which is siya man ang outgoing. Tapos, batang nandun sa third na to nga record the sale of interest of Hazel to batang talang lang duha to Easy and Princess as follows. So first is Princess ay, si Easy. Angel man di ba? Ay, outsider man din. Sorry. Outsider pa man din ta, guys, no? Outsider. Outsider ba ni? Wala, pata sige. So, sige, kani nga data, and then, let's see nga, ang first dayon kay sale of interest to an outsider. Okay, so record the sale of the interest. So this is case 1. So the credit of interest of Hazel to Easy as follows. So Princess paid. Ano Princess? Easy paid the total interest of Hazel for 240,000. So try not to 240 na ay 252,300. Tapos na ay 170. Okay. Just need you here. Okay. So, unsa ang journal entry mas mabiliga siya ana? Okay. So guys, no matter what, if less than ang paid amount, more than, or greater than ang paid nga amount, the entry will be the same. It's just a transfer of Heisel's capital. So Heisel capital to Easy's capital of the amount determined herein. So kung 252,300 ra iyahang capital interest, mura po na imong ibalin dito kang easy. As easy as that. Okay. Sige. So, pero before you go here, to 52300 man to. So we have to determine first nga di ba naman ni Hazel capital 252,300. And then if you would think about it, di ba na pa may 312 300 tapos kung may nusa na to siya og 252,300 kapinabil nga 60,000. Sir, manlugan na siya paon. Now, remember nga si Hazel naa siya loan from partnership o naa siya drawings nga 40 o 20. So, with that, imo pwede na siyang i-close. So, imuhang tanggalan ang Hazel capital o katong 60,000 nga remaining. And then, imong i-close ang imong iyahang loan from partnership cash Hazel worth 40,000 and Hazel drawings. Drawings ba itong igamit dito sa taas? Hazel drawing. Okay, Hazel drawing. Nga 20,000. So kung mag-P-account din ka na sa mag-P-account ka sa kang Hazel. So Hazel capital. Hazel capital. So from the sumihan na adjusted na siya. Sige, atong i-ikuan na. So 300,000 to yung beginning, di ba? Tapos nag-add ka ng 13,500 for all the assets na atong na-add. O sige na lang, atong nang ima naman, no? Sige. Plus 1,500 plus 18,000. So plus 1,500 plus 18,000. And then nag-minus ta ng 6,000 ag 1,200. 6,000 and 1,200. Muto nga naka-determine din taog. Determine taog. Aha. Ay, dapat to. Sorry. LH. Okay. So, this one, less this one. We have determined nga muna iyang adjusted nga capital balance, and then we continued na we deducted 252,300 and another 60,000. So, as you can see, guys, it became 0. Minus this one. Okay. So, through these entries, na-zero out na nimo ang capital ni Hazel and nabutangan nimo si Easy og katong determined nga total interest of Hazel, which is the outgoing partner. Okay? Sige. So, sir, unsa man di pulos aning 240, 253, 300, 270? Again, this is a personal transaction between IZ and Hazel. IZ. Easy and Hazel, which means ang kaning transaction will not appear in the books of the partnership, but it will appear in the books of the partners themselves. So, unsa man ang kuan ani? So, in this case, di ba, 252, di ba, ang nadawatan ni Hazel is 240,000 pesos only. Tapos ang worth sa iyahang interest is 252,300. So meaning nagka-loss, loss to Hazel, not to the partnership, but to Hazel. Tapos ang isa is 252,300 less 252,300. So meaning no loss or gain to Hazel. Tapos, this one is 270 iyang dawatan. Nausa na to sa cost sa iyang gibaligya. Okay, so meaning this is a 17,700 gain to Hazel, but never to the partnership. So meaning, hindi siya ma-appear kang partnership. Now, second case, what if the interest was sold to the existing partners? Okay, sige. So case 2. Okay, let me see. Okay. So case, it is case 2? Yeah, case 2. Sale of interest to remaining partners. Okay. So, record the sale of interest of Hazel as follows. So, 1, Angel will buy 60% of the total interest of Hazel for 165,000, and Princess, sorry, I'm sorry, Princess will buy 40% of the total interest of Hazel for 105,000. Okay. Sige. Now, we know here that 60% of 5, pila gato yung interest? 252,300 of, ato na lang iling para makita ninyo kung ahan ang ipangitan na. 60% of 252,500 is 151,60. So, diri pa lang daan, nanay loss of, nanay gain. So, 165,000 naman ang gibayad. Okay, so natay gain to Hazel. Well, this one, ang 40% of 5,300 is, so another gain. So, 105,000 ang gibayad minus the cost. So, gain to Hazel as well. Okay. Okay. Now, mag-matter ba ang gain or loss ni Hazel if ever? Dili. Okay, this one is a transaction between kanang tawagan ni between Hazel and the remaining partners which are Angel and Princess. So wala gyapon labot si partnership. Walay asset nga niabot ng partnership. Ang gibayad ni Angel o ni Princess same sa gibayad ni Easy ganiha moadto siya kang Hazel, dili kang partnership. So ang entry whether or not maglahi-lahi man ang amount diri, ang entry would be this one. So, kuan si Hazel Capital o kato iyahang 252 300 pero bahinan ni Angel wherein nag-process sa Angel og 60% ani o ni Angel Princess Angel Capital kung ni Princess Capital which is iyang purchase is 40% ani. Okay? So, ang imo lang ng permit is pila ka percentage ang ilang gipalit sa katong net nga amount ni Hazel. For the closing of the loan from partnership ni Hazel o ni Hazel drawing, the entries would be the same. Okay? Sige. Now, let's go to the third case wherein what if it is a sale of interest to the partnership. So this time, the partnership resources will be used to purchase Hazel's interest. Okay, so instead here, so partnership batong gamiton. Instead of easy, we will use partnership. Okay. Okay. Okay, sige. Now, for cases like this, so kabalo na ta nga be for this one, 252 sige. Kung si partnership na dayon ang magpalit sa iyahang sa interest sa outgoing partner, point of view na po dayon ni sige itong ipalahad dito para di kayo malibugas itong ipara sa kuan. So ang gibayad is 240. Ang worth sa amount is 252,300. So this is a loss to Hazel, but this is a gain to the partnership. Ano na-gain man, sir? Wala na agad. 252,300 ang worth. 252,300 ang worth sa iyahang investment. Worth of interest. Capital interest of Hazel. Pero ang gibayad ni partnership is only 40,000. 240,000. So meaning, naka-gain si partnership. Diba? 252,300 minus 240,000. With that, ang loss ni Hazel would be gain ni partnership. Napamata ba? Deliver mo, Koy? Na pila ka botelya ang empty? Isa ra?
Ako lang ang gawa, sir. Ang kuwan wala.
Asik, pila gali ang bottle anak ko eh?
Kita do ko. 5 batul.
Bensin ko ata. Sige, sige. O yan na lang na mo pagbayan pag-abot? Nga di. Sige. Kanang, nakay 50 diha? Bay na sabi. Okay. Sige. Tapos, ayun. So, for the second case naman, there is no loss, there is no gain because the amount paid is equal to the cost of the capital investment. So, 0 for 0, 0. So, no loss, no gain. Well, on the third case, so naatay 270 ang na-receive ni Hazel for a cost of 252,300. So meaning, this one is a gain to Hazel. However, on the case of partnership, 252 ra ang worth. 252,300 ang worth. Pero yung gibayan is 270,000. So nalugi siya og 17,700 lost to partnership. Okay, so with that in mind, meaning ang gain ni Hazel is lost to partnership. Now, we ignore this one, but we record this one because affected na si partnership. So, sir, unsa man lugar na siya pag-record ayon, sir? Okay, so yan din siya. This one will be distributed to remaining partners according to their profit or loss ratio na remaining. Okay, so same with this one. So, saan man siya? So, for the first one, so let's record muna the game. Thank you po. Let's record muna the game. So, our game is, so the game is 12,300, right? The game is 12,300. Now, mo share pa ba si Hazel Ani? Malamang dili na. The sharing will be distributed between Angel and Princess. So, pila gali ang percentage si Princess? 40%. Ang interest dayon ang interest dayon ni Princess is 30%. So, this is a total of 70%. So, kayo na yun siya, ang remaining nila nga interest percentage is not 40-30, but, unsa man, it's 40 over 70. So, pila man na? 40 divided by 70. This is the percentage nga share ni Angel. And for Princess, it's 30 over 70. Kung i-add mo ang kuan, ka di ba before katong naa pa si Angel, ay si Hazel, di ba? Point man to sila, 0.40 plus 0.30 plus 0.30 tapos over 100%. Kung man siya mo nga 100% lagyan po siya. So kani siya guys, kung imo na siyang i-add, total lagyan po siya 100%. Okay? So meaning ang remaining nga 70% mura siya og kana bitong kung sa fraction pa, kung sa una over 10 sila, karon over 7 na lang. Karon over 7 lang. Tapos, so ang kag sa una kay diba, ang share ni Angel is 4 over 10, so muna siyang equal nga 40%. So, 4 over 10, muna siyang equal og 40%. 4 over 10, which is equal to 40%. And then ang kang Princess is 3 over 10, which is equal to 30%. And then ang kang Hazel is 3 over 10 yapon, which is, or 40 over 100 if you must. 40 over 100, 40%. This is 30 over 100. 30%. This is 30 over 100, which is equal to 30%. So, sa una is ingani ilahang case. Pero, paghawa ni over 100 over 70. Paghawa ni Hazel, this is zero na yung share. So, ang i-add mo is a 40 o si 30 na lang. So, meaning, ilang new share would be 40 over 70, which is equal to how much is that? Approximately 57.14%. While ang kang princess would be 30 over 70, which is equal to 42.86% approximately. Okay. So muna siya ang concept sa the gain or loss on the sale of interest of the partnership will be distributed among the remaining partners on the remaining interest in the remaining profit or loss ratio. Okay? So ang share dayon ni Angel would be this one times this one, while ang kang princess would be this one times this one. Okay, so kung mag-journalize din ka later on, our entry would be, so butang lang nga cash ang gibayad ni partnership. So mawala ang tibok na interest ni Hazel Capital. Una atos ang i-close ang kuan. Una atos ang i-close ang Hazel Capital nga kaning duha. Ang iyahang loan from partnership ug ang iyahang drawing. Tapos, para ang mabilin dayon niya nga interest is 252,300. So, atong totally close na dayon ang Hazel Capital, which is 252,600. Tapos, once gali ni nga gain, guys, ang gain is addition to the capital of the partners. So, with that, kanang naa dayon ta diri cash nga 240 kay cash man ang gibay. Once siya usually pag paid cash din na siya. And then tay Angel Capital, which is kani. That's 7,029. And then tay Princess Capital, which is 5,271. Okay. So kung imo ni siyang i-total diri guys, 252,300. Okay? So when you are asked dayon what is the new capital balances of the partners, so upon after retirement, they rin ka madto. So Angel, Princess, ug Hazel. So dili ka mo anhon diri sa iyang total interest but mo anhi ka diri sa adjusted capital balances. So we put it here. Okay. Tapos, remember nga kani siya is kanang nakuhaan sa iyahang loan. Nusan sa iyang loan. May nusan sa iyahang drawings. Drawings. Tapos na may nusan sa iyang total nga interest. Iyahang gibaligya. Tapos si Princess is si Angel is nangundumagan og kani ug si Princess nangdumagan og kani. Okay, so ilaling adjusted capital balances would be ani 43, 49 or 317. So kung may tabanan na mo, what is the new total capital balance? So alam mo yung tulo, which is 0 ng isa, 741,000. Okay, so which is just okay. So ano, and then what if sir kanang equal walay gain or loss? So kung equal walay gain or loss, mas simple na siya guys. So again, for the second case, this is number 1, number 1 gain. Number 2, no gain or loss. Okay. Sige. So, kung no gain or loss, so diretso na ka. Close nimo ang iyahang, what do you call this one? Iyahang loan from partnership o iyahang drawings. And then, imuha da yung enter ang iyahang deduction sa capital na 252,300. This is 600. 252,300. And then, ang cash kayo magbayad is 252,300 man sad. So, totally na-close na dayon siya. 252,300. So, no problem nga nag-arise. Okay? Dali guys, kung ano siya, loan to partnership kan is diri ni ibutang sa kuan ha. Diri ni ibutang sa imong credit, so mahimo siyang additional to capital. Okay, anyhow, let's go to the third one, which is ang loss on the part of partnership. So with that, how much is our loss? Our loss is 17,700. Okay, so again, Angel and Princess ang nabilin. 40% of 30% ang sharing, a total of 70%. So, yung sharing would be, and okay, for a total of 100%. So, yung share would be this one times yung remaining yung adjusted profit percentage. Okay, so total of, sa ba rin 17,700. So, katong pag-journalize ana, so same as usual, we have to close muna first the loan and the drawing. And second is we close the capital of Hazel worth 252,300. Tapos, remember that our cash paid is 270,000. So, to account for the difference, muna na siya nga, ang share ni Angel of Princess will be recorded. So, Angel Capital, since loss man siya ng partnership, so loss to the capital balances of the partners. So, ato siyang kuhaan ilahang mga capital balances. So, 10,114. And then, this one is Princess Capital. By 7, 8. 7,586. 7,586. Okay. So if you would add this 3, you will get 270,000. Okay. So with that, nahuman na nimo og close ang imuhang what do you call this one? Nahuman na nimo close ang imuhang na zero na ang Hazel na capital, and then na-adjust na rin ang Angel Capital o Princess Capital. So if you will be asked as to what is the adjusted capital balances of the partners, then it will be the same. It's just that on the case of Angel and Princess, naa sila deductions. So 10,114 for Angel and 7,586 for Princess. So, muna siya nga, muna din sila ilahang adjusted capital balances, and then you get the total adjusted capital. 0 for Hazel, 304,714 for Princess, and 406,286 for Angel. Now, when it comes to a death of a partner, actually, death in the partnership. Okay. Okay, sige. Now, when it comes to a death of a partner, so let's go to death. There will be instances nga kanang imuon siyang like first one is utangon. So this will become payable to beneficiary to the estate. Total si Hazel is not chugi, so payable to the estate of Hazel. And then second one is Byron yun siya. So cash payment. Okay. So when for example, when utangon siya, so the first thing is i-close gyapon nato ni ang iyahang mga accounts ni Hazel. And then when it comes to paying the remaining na ano, so Hazel capital. Pero kung utangon siya, siya nakay payable to the estate of Hazel. So utang man, so credit. Okay? So for the amount of 2,500 to 300. And then, pero kung imuon po siya kung bayran siya, so this is ang utangon. Pero kung bayran siya, ang itabo would be simply this one. Sorry. So, kani siya tanan. Okay. So, same. I-close ang account, ang loan, o ang Hazel drawing. And then, ang remaining amount will be paid man. So, cash. So, muna siya kasimple kung sa death. Medyo ma-complicate na lang dayon siya dito sa kanang once nga palto ni partnership or kung what do you call this one? Palto ni partnership, kung what do you call this? Palton sa outsider or palton sa mga partners. Okay? So with that, this is the last part of our chapter 4. I will no longer be discussing katong incorporation of a partnership. Maybe ato siyang pahapyawan later on sa tong discussion for chapter 5. But for the dissolution of partnership, probably siya complicated on your part, let's end it here. And prepare for an exam. Maybe siguro I'll give it this Friday or within the weekend. Tama siguro next week ang open ang exam. And I'll be giving an assignment this Friday to be passed at the end of the day. Okay, so hopefully that you have learned something from our discussion. And if you have any questions, do not be afraid to ask me or to ask questions, okay? Because I'll be available. So thank you guys again for listening, and then I hope you have learned something. Goodbye.